Alright, I think we're live. Welcome back for episode 9 of our 1.21.1 Minecraft live stream. And today we'll be exploring nuclear to vastly increase our power. We also might dabble into a wind turbine so we can make a system with a more efficient system for our fission reactor. If we have time, which I don't think we will, start making the antimatter machine. First, since our system here is full, literally full, look at this, full. Why is it going to... Guess I need to fix that. Full, so we actually do need to improve our storage. First, so we're going to make a drive full of these time dilating, as what this one's for. To upgrade, it's 4 per, and then for this tier 3, 4 of these, so each of these requires 16 of these. 16 times 12 is 192, which is 3 stacks of these. Yeah, 16 and times 4. We need 12 stacks of these. Gonna need some chests, since we're just gonna make an entire double chest here to hold that resource. Gonna take this enriched redstone, fill this up. That should be enough. While that is cooking, let's enrich some diamonds. Also need to automate the processing of these. I don't have to do it manually for these smaller resources that can't be 5 times. Torching is a little over 2 times for large averages. Okay, and then this one, yep, a little over 2 times. Not too shabby, I suppose. I'm gonna do one more stack of diamonds. So we can get 5 stacks of enriched, which would hopefully be enough for the quite a few stacks of the alloys that we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this in here. Alright. Then these are processing. We don't have enough lead in there, so... Actually, we don't even have any lead. That is going to be an issue. Let's see, where's the end? The outer end. We can mine lead in the end. Don't need liquid dash. Need lead. Excuse me. Start. 70. This should take a moment to process. 1800. Yeah, that should be enough. Times 5. Yeah, that's quite a few. What do we need? Probably be the same as that. So 12 stacks. Maybe 5 times, so 3 stacks of the lead ore will be sufficient. Nothing really we could do in the meantime. Oh, actually, here's something. Put this guy down and gather more ender pearls, which we're probably going to be needing them. I like watching this guy work. Look at him go. Wait, and fluorite? I didn't know, and there's fluorite in the end. That should hopefully be enough. Hmm. There. 146,000 energy for mining these ends. Oh, find a little bit more unobtainium. You know, this is at the 3 stacks we need. Since we can't actually have this in here, let's just do this. Good. Alright. Finish cooking. Okay. Hopefully shouldn't even be backing up too much. These are all cooking. This really works fast, you know. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Guess it does back up a little. Not too much though. I'd probably get away with 6 done. Oh. Okay. Back up. Hmm. Hmm. I probably do have to do separate one for each ore. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's 14 stacks. That should be fine. Now, we're gonna need a lot of obsidian, so let's crush 2 stacks. It's not upgraded. Let's borrow the. Probably gonna need it later, but you know what? Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Since we're gonna need 24 stacks of each of these. Okay, another 5 stacks of this in here. Put these in here temporarily. Okay. Actually, let's put one of these in here. And that. Spin. A, 2, 3. That would just. I don't know the exact number we need, so I'm just gonna parse it out like this. 12, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need 1,536 of each. We're almost enough for the second. I believe how many we need? 1,500. Or 4,500? Or 4,600? More copper. So you just parse all of these separately until it's done processing. Look at that, we're almost at 2. So much for that making. The 40? 39. And we're on to that third. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We need 5, 6. Let's just do 9 to be on the safe side. And that should be the rest. Let's see, that's 500. That's 400 there, that's 900. I think we got more. Let's just let this play out. Kind of boring, but what can you do? Almost there. And more. Boom. Now we need to upgrade these, both of these to diamond, and then this one to the refined obsidian. One, two, three, four. With the building gadget. Okay, 4 stacks of diamond ore. Five, and 1, 2. No, I need to enrich them. Okay, how much more redstone since we're out? Do 5 more stacks of this enriched redstone. Alright. Let's see what this does. Don't leave it too much. Dump that. This is what's thrown away. Okay. Start enriching this refined obsidian. Let's start putting this in the chest. Alright. 1, 2, 4. Alright. That's 2 stacks those for now. Probably gonna need more. Let's make more after this obsidian is processed. That is a lot. It is blowing through that amount. And this is going to be blowing through it even faster. It's 4 per 8. I'm not about to do the math. Just going to eye it. Alright. Go. Put these in half. Put all of this in here. Boom. Bit past 33%. Go. 4 stacks. There we go. Halfway. I hope this is enough. I mean, it could be. I don't know about the refined obsidian. Let's make another stack. Go, we're at 1,000. We're getting there. Looks like this for 12 of these is gonna take an hour. Here, 1,100. This is done. This. This gonna need a little more. Two more? One more stack? Look at that. Two done. Now we just need to make 3,072. Smelting this and then smelt them again. And need probably that full stack. Maybe even another. Put all those in there for now. Probably should do this. Speed things up. Output. C5 at 16 per, so this. Any more? There. Find a bit more. Alright, that's 8 stack. Alright. Okay. Do one more stack. I mean, this one stack does 4, 5. I'm probably gonna need that many. Here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'd be 3 stacks. Let's see how this does. This should be perfect for the amount of diamond. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. It is perfect. This. Maybe too much. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest in here for storage. Locked and loaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this. Then we fill this up. It's going to be very expensive. Look how fast it's flying through these enriched obsidians. And then we're going to have to enrich a whole bunch of those pieces. See, we're doing 24 stacks, so we need 12 stacks of the osmium. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's see. Yield was 1 stack and 8 for 8 stacks. So this is double the amount. So it's 4, 6, or 8, 12. Put 32 in here, a full stack in there. There. Now it's more even, so it finishes probably, hopefully, at the same time. Actually, this is going to be a little bit more. This too. There. Perfect amount. 3, 4, 5. Alright. Alright. We are getting there. Oh, we do have a little more. It's a little off, but still about finishing at the same time. Boom, that one's done. Boom, this one's done. Gotta put these all in the system. Okay, we don't need these anymore. These in here. Put these in here. Alright. Now to make these QIOs. $192. $192 divided by 4. That is 48. So we're going to need to make more. But for now, let's go into this world here. See, it's still full, that is still full, and it's still way full of stuff. This, on the other hand, oh, it's out of fluorite. Probably turn this off. Out. Okay. Here we go. Now, back into here. I'm going to need 48 times 4. So, let's do 8 stacks. Copper. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. It should be enough. Oh, more than enough. Rip. Need twice the amount. Do this. Rich. That makes 4 stacks. That should be enough. Three, 2, 1. 4 stacks. Do this. Do this. That seems to be way too much. 3, 4. There. We're almost done. Let's see, we'll be done with the QIO advancement soon. While we're waiting on these, let's go over here. How's our sodium doing? Our sodium is full. Yes, so we have enough sodium. That's 40 million millibuckets, and this only uses 7. Oh, we actually put more. I mean, 40,000 is fine. As long as you have enough flowing in and out, keep it level, is fine. But I would rather be safe than sorry. So we'll upgrade these 12 as well, and then fill those up as along with what we have. That. A little bit too much. One, two, three, 4. 3, 4. This. Alright. I think that's enough. I'm gonna crush these. That'll be enough. But we are going to make the rest. Because we also need more for our chemical tanks. Gonna need more redstone. Right. 2, 1, 1, 2. Now that this is open, actually we put that in there. Eight. All right. We need 48 of these. We ran out of ender pearls. That uses a lot of ender pearls. Alright. Ender pearls. Yeah, back. Well, we need more ender pearls. This uses a lot of ender pearls. Okay. 44. Still need one more stack. This should be enough over here. Alright. 40 each. $48. This combines into 12. Boom. Boy. 1, 2. Rich. Need 13 or 32, I mean. Oh, that is like way over. Alright. Now that we have these, create them. And ran out of osmium. Grab another inventory. Really don't want that. Let's just put this in here. at mechanism. Twelve pipes go in this world. 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Output, 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 output. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. Out, 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 out. This 2, 3, 4. Now these are full. Well, should be. Things still. Goes down. 3, 4, 5. And this. These 8 are full. Then it has these 12 continue. And when this is full, we could swap this over to our next step. Okay, now that we have significantly more space, go down to our outer end, and we are completely out of fluorite. But likely won't fill. We can go in here, get our end fluorite, add the end fluorite to our list. Put this down a little bit. Okay, 6,000. Now we go in here. All of this. I thought I never should have put this into this line, since this is our temporary line, it seems. It's gonna take a while to process it. No reason to let this 5 times all of this as well. It's not going into that system, it's going into the other that we just filled with upgraded QIO drives. This in here so we can put it into that chest later, the collection one for all of our ores. This is starting to catch up a bit. Alright. That's going to take a while. Now that we have this. Go right in the enrichment. So, just fill this. And boom. Starting to flood back into our system. This is going to take a while to fill. When this does, it'll start eating through the nuclear waste inside this pipe, which it already is. Speed both of these up a little, so it eats through this faster. Activate this, turn it back on. This is going on about its way. Okay, now our QIO is set up. We have this full again. Now let's move on to our next step, which is the fusion reactor. Going to be using a lot of resources for this. We're basically out of steel. So we need to make probably 5 or 10 stacks of steel, and then we could proceed into that reactor. 7, 8, 9, 10. 8. Excuse me. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 8 stack. 8 stack. 10, 10. We got 480 should be sufficient for this. Start preparing some of these other resources. There should be enough sand. Laser matrix, reactor glass. We need some of these. Reactor glass. I think we need a little bit more. That should be enough. How many do we have? Oh, we don't even need more steel. They're gonna make some though. Let's make 4 of these ports. Oh, yeah, we're gonna need some tanks. That way we can keep track if we're making enough or not. 5. 5. While that's cooking, let's just start building. The reactor will need quite a bit of room, and somewhere near these. We are going to need to expand that, so about over here. This should be a fine spot for the reactor. We build a pattern like this for the first layer. You're going to put the initial heat that you need. The whole laser system that'll come out the back. Make a star shape. Do a viewing side or viewing window in the side. It does have to be built in this configuration, otherwise it won't work. We need the one focus. We're gonna need 2 ports. One for energy out, and one for if we're gonna do water cooling. Then on this side, we're gonna do another 2 ports. Blocks here. Need 1 controller. This controller, you put 4 glass. Controller. And then these hard blocks. Red particles means it's been created correctly. You can now open it. This there's a few different modes to it. You can either burn straight DT fuel, and you could do water cooled or air cooled. If you just do air cooled, it gets really hot, but it makes a lot more power, especially when you're burning straight DT fuel. Or you can input helium and tritium separately, and then you can regulate how much it burns at once. Since I'm going to be overproducing the amount that we need, I'm just going to have it regulate itself. Fuel in, I'm going to do here. This pipe will regulate a little, 700 buckets a tick. We're also going to need a few of these hole rams. But first, let's start on the fuel. You need a chemical infuser, which means we need to create some of those basic circuitry. Goes in. Then we're going to need to mix in two fuels, the deuterium and tritium. Deuterium is easier to mass produce, so we're going to start with that. We're going to need probably 4 of these electrolytic separators, and that should give us way too much. Good. Then heavy. We are going to need, let's do 64 pumps, which means we need 64 of these upgrades. We never started duping our tin, or maybe that was in the one row that we had and we didn't want and we couldn't use. So let's put in cool. Let's do this. We are going to need to make like a few more of these, but for now this is fine. Is this still cooking? Oh, it's almost up. Okay, now this is up. Start taking that down to 10 stacks. Yeah, that's enough for now. Almost at 1 stack. Stack. Make 1 stack. Next, 1 stack of pumps. Oh, iron. $42 of these. Rich. Redstone. 5 stacks. No, we already have some here. 4. Is that 320? No, 3200? Oh. Let this process. Then when this is finished processing, we can continue our pumps. Alright. Okay. Now we got a literal stack. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16. 2, 3. Alright. And we hook wires. And we need to wire this in, but not fully connect it yet. I'm just gonna run this straight. This mechanism. Alright. Now we hook up all of these. We do insert these filter upgrades. That way it'll start pulling out heavy water that we need to sort through. One of these that received one. Right? Boom. And that dark fluid in the pipe is the heavy water. Think of that. Now we hook it up to our electrolytic separators. This in the back. We don't need the oxygen, so we'll dump extra. We don't need this. And boom. Now all are producing. And when we speed this up, we'll have more than we ever need. Pressure. Chemicals. Output on 1. Since that's where the deuterium is. That's the chemical. Now this has power. Boom. Curium in. Okay, next is the harder part, which is the tritium. This is the lithium that we're massively producing from over there. Okay, lithium. Okay, this. I'm going to do the solar generators here from this line. Right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3. And we're one stack short. Let's make one stack. Now, is this pressurized? Let's just do the full row. Might as well. Send this to here. Hmm. Almost a little too wide. Still need one pipe in there. Okay, need that transfer rate. Great. 3, do 3 up. Let's swap to the nuclear suit so we don't die from radiation poisoning. Okay, that can hold a absolute ton. And then what we'll do, make another tank over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do 7 by 7. 7. Now this, we do need to be of considerable size. This is going to be the backlog, along with what's in the pipe. Since it's not going to be on 24/7, because the sun isn't on 24/7, it needs to be having enough to overproduce what it needs. So we can do probably one more with our resource. $20 million. I need more steel. Or 5. 5 stacks should be fine. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Need 2 stacks, 16. That's 1, 2, and then half. Alright. Do 9 stacks, I suppose. And then next we'll be making a lot of lasers. With this. Looks like the other one, I probably want it to several billion. What I should probably do is empty out all these drives and then put them in the extra. But, yeah. Almost ready to swap over. I'm just gonna put these in here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, boom. Okay, now it's full. Got 2.5 stacks there. What's this? Yeah, I'm do this manually. Enough space? Yes, it is. This? That should be sufficient. I wonder why blue. Is it because I have all those six now? That's probably it. Hmm. Okay, let's go down. Go down, what, 4? Down 3. And this should be sufficiently large enough to hold whatever it needs to. Right? Should be enough. Next, we need the tritium, which means we need these solar neutron activators. More steel. I think 16 was enough. $32. A little bit more of these reinforced alloys. Okay, this is done. Okay, now that we have these, I need 3 more. Alright. Oh. Need one more machine. And these rotary condensers. I didn't know that was condensed. Okay, and then hook this up to power. Now that it has power, making lithium. Okay, that's the one. Now it's filling. Actually, let's do this. Yes. So you pull on all of these. Yep, that's an output. No idea which one's filling, but we need upgrade. Now that we have the tritium, we have the deuterium. 4, 5, and 6. 6, that means we need 70 sets of upgrades, because we have 64 pumps there. And then after that, we need a lot more sinks. That way we have enough water for our fission reactor. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rich. Just put this. Just some glass, because we're out of glass. Oh, in our system. This is done smelting. Let's put this in our system. Bottle glass maker right here. A few hundred pieces of glass in our system. Five stacks of this. Then we need 5 stacks of that. Okay, that's 3 stack. This is also 3 stack. And we're out of copper. Out of copper. We should have enough to finish though. When it's done, we're gonna need another 5 stacks of each, and then we'll have enough to start. Might be enough. Yeah, it's gonna take a moment. I don't know, just walk around without processing. Need to torch this area up. There we go. Scene should be about done, maybe. It's about done with this. Okay, the osmium is melted. Now we just need to finish up the gold. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 60, and we're short. Finish out the stack, and then we need 16 more. Copper. Other end, we're gonna get mining copper again. So let's grab our miner. This. Stored on this. We don't need to limit it because we have more than enough storage now. Although, still not gonna mine the andesite. That should be enough. It's gonna take a while to mine though. So it's kind of the coal, so hopefully just mine straight for copper. 110,000 coal in that area. Now we do need fluorite. Let's just let this mine. Voila. Next episode, we'll put everything into the system. Nearly 400,000 items. We're not even auto-processing all of our ore yet. We're gonna have a lot. This process. Instead of waiting, let's actually start processing mining copper. Oh, there's not much fluorite. Okay, now it's mining a bit of copper. It's still mine copper. Now let's see if it's processing it. Don't have to wait too long. Okay, copper. There, process that copper. Alright. Need one to put in there so when it gets into there, actually hold. Where did the copper go? We do have a big copper. This pot? We have no room? Yep. That's not good. I'm gonna shove lead into those. And here, lead. Hmm. Isn't that good? That's lead. That's filling up. Alright, let's do this. That way when this is finished, it'll shove lead throughout all of those. Hopefully it flattens it out. In the next episode, we're gonna finish up this, so this doesn't happen again. Jeez, that's annoying. I'm gonna be automating the basic mechanism resources as well, now that we have actual resources for that. This? No. Tier 4 one. Boom. Tritium. The fuel is being created. Oh, that's just perfect copper. 70,000? Hmm. Could be copper in here. Oh, that's not much. Just fortune 3 this, and hopefully this gives us enough for something. Do we have platinum hammer? Okay, we got a couple of hammers. Let's just ore double this for now. Then we got some copper. $16. That'll be enough. Five more. Hammer, double this. Now, should have enough to finish out these speed upgrades. And we need 16. And that would be enough for all the speed upgrades. For now, it's not recommended, but we're just going to put speed upgrades and everything. It's going to take a massive amount of power. But we don't have enough copper for the rest. Did it really even work? I don't think so. There's too much power draw for it. Maybe it's not fully efficient. Or maybe I made too many speed upgrades. A little bit over. Alright. We have all the speed upgrades we need, and we just need copper. It's not doing lead? It still isn't done? Our network is struggling. We're just gonna have to get out some copper manually. Alright. There. Let's see how this does. this. Make this efficiently. Okay, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 long. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four, 5. This. This. Okay. It's almost done smelting all this copper we mined. When we do this. Copper in there, copper in there. Okay, we should have enough to finish these upgrades now. Almost had enough glass in the system. Guess we need like 3,000. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1.5 stack. Okay, that is really out producing. This deuterium is full. A few more. Just for extra storage. Right? That's nearly full. That does fill pretty fast. About 10,000 or 10 buckets for a couple seconds. I don't know if it's enough because this needs to be twice as fast as what this use this for this. Actually, let's do more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Then need 56 of these. 56 of these. Alright. This. 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 Alright. So, this should fill up quite a few so it gets maximum production. Huh. Actually outproducing how much it's using. That's definitely producing more than double of what it needs. And are nearly done. Next, we need flux plugs. A flux point. Let's stupid block that off. That's the output. Let's just put this into the main system for now. Later it'll have its own. And we'll separate it, because that usually makes the entire system run more efficiently. Alright, next, we have the fusion. We need to make sure it works. Which we need this. Got how exactly to spell it. This would be easier just to do this. Whole room. Need gold. Make 16. Know how much we need. Guess two. We go fill these up and bring a chest. Sometimes we have to fill these multiple times. Like if the chunk gets unloaded or something, it'll stop. So it's good just to have extra. Fill them and just put these here. Each one gets 10 buckets of BT fuel. Okay, now we have the essentially starter, initial the fuel. Also has fuel in it. Last but not least, we need lasers. The more lasers you have, the faster it charges. Usually start out with 8. Gold. Seven of these. Then we need 32 of these. So right on fumes for copper. Okay, and then when this is done, start a few more of these alloys since we need it for lasers. That's not gonna be enough. We need 48. We also need some diamond enriched alloys. Okay. That's full. That should be enough of all the resources. Finish up this stack. $32. You're going to need a lot more of these. That hopefully should be enough. Also need a lever. Lever. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With this one up front, these are just extra storage. You have 8 of these, they won't work. You need the tractor beam into the laser amplifier. We'll do this on converted. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up. 2, 3. All the way across. 1, 2, 3, 4. The way it's aligned. Okay, then we cook this up to the power. Next is the lasers. These lasers, they can't auto mine block. Oh, the pulse. That way this is starting to fill. The more of these you have going at once, the more it will fill. This can mine even obsidian. If it touches you, it does a lot of damage, as you can see. So it does have quite a few applications outside of its actually intended use. One, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm not gonna use all of these lasers. I did make a few too many. The minimum this needs is 200 million, but the more, the better. I'm just gonna let this fill up to 2 billion. Actually, in that case, I probably will fill this all the way up with the lasers. Two, 3, 4. Boom. Here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pulling up a lot faster. Now these will keep filling, even if this is already full. It won't ever pierce through, but they will just continue. So when this is full, I'm gonna let it fill up again, and then I'm gonna turn these lasers off, if that's not drain. Now when we have the reactor actually up and running constantly, we won't need to worry about that. Because this is like, what, a couple 100,000 RF per tick? And we'll be making a few 100 million RF per tick. We'll let this fill up to 500 million and then start it. Just to show the animation. Actually getting the backup on the uranium. Nice. Then this should hopefully be enough to make 16 of these super massive QIO drives. And then we just won't have to worry about storage like ever again. Oh, I got too close. Fission. Reactor glass. Build this. I don't have enough of these fissile or fission reactor casings. Need more steel. There, 40. This here. That'll be enough steel. And we have enough glass. I don't know about the fission reactor. Like a bunch of those. Right? That's ready. Have these. Okay. Top is 6 by 6, so 16. Let's go with 12. Let's wait for this steel to finish, then we'll head back in, fix up that fission reactor. This. Okay, that wall's full. This wall is full. Fill that in. That wall is full. Now finish this floor. Being damaged a little by radiation. more time. 3, 4. This. Jab. Almost got it all. Need one more bout. Yeah, I'm missing something. Alright, now we can see underneath. Not issue. Open up the roof, see if we're missing any control rods. Most likely where the issue is. There it is. Nope, there's more. I'm just gonna have to vein mine all these kind of things. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Oops. Oh. Also missing one fission reactor glass there. Has to be perfect, otherwise it won't start the reactor after all. If I'm gonna get radiation poisoning once again. Is that turning yellow? Oh, there it is. The radiation is going down a little. Not too much, though. There we go. Let's just do a low 10. Right now our limiting is the water. Seems stable. Just let that run low and slow. You don't need it to go full on. Just enough to keep it running. That way, in a future episode, we can come back and upgrade all of our pipes. Especially those water collection ones. This is 22 million. That's 5 million. Helium is always going to be full. That is at 2 billion. Looky, looky. It is on. We can't see how much. Oh, we can. Yeah, it's pretty 20 million, 21, 22. Look at that amount of energy. 30 million. Our old ethylene farm is doing 2 million. This is already 20 times more. This alone will make its way all the way up to around 100 million. If we do wind or water turbines, or wind turbines, we can go all the way up to about 200 million. Maybe we can do even more with the sodium that we're collecting, but I'm not sure. How are we doing on sodium? Almost one more full. Gold, blurring, just doing whatever it feels like. That will be another day. Delete all these filters. Turn this off. Do this one on nickel, because it's already on nickel and it's working. Don't need copper in this because it's stuck on lead. Don't need this one on iron because it's stuck on lead. Too bad we can't just drain. Now, the next thing we probably want to do is wirelessly make our PYO. That way we can actually use it for our main system. In order to make it wireless, we are going to do AE2. We don't need to go too far into it, but we do need a controller. Charger. Logisticals. We need 2, and then we need 2 chests. Charge 32. Do the charger. There it is. This way the charger's quartz will be going up there. Quartz, then we need water. We got water outside. Once that's full, we can make our ME controller after. Actually, we need a few more things. We need sky stone. Hook it. Gonna need a lot of these. Make 5, 6. Go downstairs for the power. Four, 5, 6. Alright. This, line this up. 4, 5, 6. Disconnect all of those. We're gonna need upgrades for all of them, so we don't have to be waiting around all day for them to finish. Not that we like need to. Done yet? Nearly done. So this charger just gives it energy until it charges. Be really short, or it could take a minute. We're seeing here it takes an average amount of time. Another is pretty short. This one's taking a while. Also the last one. Now to make this flux dust, just take some water, and you throw in your charger's quartz, redstone, and another quartz. Just 1 per. Put in the water, and then you just see it start exploding. You get the recipe, it's 2. You have the blocks. You have engineering. At the E2. We need this mysterious cube. You find these inside of applied energistics meteors. There's quartz. Then we need this mysterious cube. We mine it, and it explodes into the presses that we need. There are 4. Back over to our workroom. Do 1 per. Quartz. Gold. Diamond. Iron. Start processing. I think we just do this. Or does it need to be dust? Silicone, silicone. Quartz. Diamond, silicone, redstone. Grab 2 stacks of redstone. Oh, it is storage quartz that we need. Quartz. Melt this into the silicone. We're going to finish up making the raw materials for the wireless and for the logistic system. A stack of this. Alright, go back down to here. Put the silicone in, let's start processing. For this, these, silicone, this, rich this. This would get processing. 1 engineer, processor, and we have the controller. Drive. Need 2 of these for the drive. Now we're not necessarily going to be using any of the drives, but we can if we like. We do have that option with this. I'm using the QIO drives because they are vastly larger. Go back upstairs. Pulverize more of the storage quartz into dust so we can make these cables. Make a lot of this. Probably don't need that much, but whatever. 1 ME drive. Now for the system, we're going to need 1 of these cables. Now the actual mechanic to combine them is we need this storage bus. If you put chest, you can put it on this, and it'll put it into the node. We need an interface, which means these formulation cores. Let's crush 24 of these. Phase, formulation. So we do need a bit more surge quartz. Let's go back over to that pot. There should just be some blocks. Because every time these budding ones grow, it downgrades. Do 8. Logic. Okay, 1. Logic. 2 formulation cores. Next we need this annihilation cores. Again, another these logic processors. Boom. The interface. Need 1. And we can make this bus. Then we have 6 of these. Each require 4. Acceleration upgrade. Calculation. Curtis quartz. Calculations. Curtis. Go back up. Turn these back into normal. $24. 4. 12. 12. Yeah, processing these. Okay. These are done. These are done. Then we'll get processing. Now that we have these, that really speeds it up. Yeah, if I put acceleration upgrades in here, look how fast this process. That's significantly faster. Six. 12. 2, 3. Boom. Next, these dimension cards, which is what we need for infinite. So we're going to need quite a few of these other stars. 4, 8 nether stars. Go down our mob farm. Grab 24 skulls. I just plan on making all 8 at once. Now, I'm going here. Go over here in the corner. Dig straight down. All the way down to end. That way there is 0 chance that they come back up. Dig out a ways. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 6. Okay, this should be big enough. And we should be deep enough that it doesn't actually come to harm any of our machines up top. And the stone has a decent blast resistance. Three. Take these. Claim this so it's a little bit more protected, but I don't think it does much though. Start placing our skulls. And here we go. Boom. Now let's do this so they blow up from there. Okay, 8 are defeated. We need 4 of these. We need to crush some ender pearls into dust. Let's need 6 per, we need 4. 3, 6, 9, 12. No. Yeah. Oh. Bro. Too short. Okay. Okay, next. This. 2, 3, 4. These just do within your world. So be the entirety of this world. And when we do this, it's every world. Last but not least, we need this access point. Let's charge these up. And got our 3. And we need to make a placeable. So we're going to need, there it is. Or these. Redstone. One more Stardust. Break another. Always find more meteors, but we don't need to. And go downstairs. Need 1. For now. Now, need a wireless crafting terminal. Need 2, 1 for me, 1 for Preston first. Enrich them, or encharge them. Three. That's at 6. Two. Now we're gonna need a lot more, aren't we? This. Controller for the power. Wireless access node. Card. Take this panel. Drive. This. So it connects. Next to the storage bus into this. To the back. We go inside. It's reading attached to this main storage. So if we had a crafting terminal in this, it should be able to view all of the items inside the QIO. Just need a crafting terminal. See if we have enough. That 8 sports. Those. One of these, need 8. Need 8 spruce cloth. Pressure. Okay, then 8 of these. 32. And we need to charge these up. Let's just do one. Since we don't have enough for 2. Perhaps we need another asteroid. See if the asteroid is still here. Okay, we collected that. Did we collect this one? Okay, did we get this? Nope. These in here, 16 here. Go outside. We need 32 of these. Um, what, 2 more meteors? Hmm, probably need some more. Grab 2 more meteors worth. This way. Figure out this one. Any more in this direction? No. Let's just find that later. Terminal, me terminal, eliminate 5. This port. Go. Silicone. Redstone. This. An ME terminal. One crafting terminal. One wireless terminal. Then we shift right click the X. So if you put this through here, now link. When you open it, it's in 102,000 nickel. Jeez. Alright. Now we have applied energistic wireless bench. Let's have this. Next episode, we'll move everything in here to in here. We'll start automating the rest of this. We'll automate basic mechanism stuff. All items. Make second terminal. automate rest of stuff. Alright. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget 2,500 subscribers. We'll be doing the laptop giveaway. Want to have a chance at that? Feel free to like and subscribe. Come again for the next episode tomorrow. Have a good day.